questions over just how far some who oppose the president will go in trying to secure a Democratic win come 2020. A former Fed official has spoken out, and not everybody's familiar with these Fed officials, but this one is William Dudley. Many in the business and the econ world do know who he is. He came out in an op-ed and urged the central bank to not bail out the Trump economy. The headline, the Fed shouldn't enable Donald Trump. In this piece, he says, I understand and support Fed officials' desire to remain apolitical, but Trump's ongoing attacks on Powell, the chairman of the Federal Reserve, and on the institution have made that untenable. Central bank officials face a choice: enable the Trump administration to continue down a disastrous path of trade war escalation, or send a clear signal that if the admin does so, the president, not the Fed, will bear the risks. So he is basically suggesting that the Fed should consider its actions based on the president's policies. This is an independent body. And so the Fed has hit back, rejecting that there is any politicization of the Federal Reserve. Well, but that's really something.
Well, of course, this isn't true because, Sandra, there's politics all over this town. We're glad you're here. And it just seeps into everything. And the idea that the Fed is so divorced from politics is probably not accurate. The fact that there are people working at the Fed who actually would try to do in Donald Trump, unfortunately, I hate to say it, is very believable to me.
Well, this is a former Fed official, to be clear.
Exactly, but I think that there are people in elite circles, not only in corporate America, but at the Fed and at other bureaucracies in this city, that hate the president so much that they actually do work overtime to try to make sure that he's not successful. I think that's the very thing that makes him strong, because the American people realize there's something rotten in Denmark here.
Jay Powell has vowed to be independent despite the criticisms from the president. Matt